race. Be smooth and have a good run. We've put in plenty of fuel to finish the race.
All right, everybody,
The
here we
estimated
are.
SOF is 1,496.
Hold on just a second. We're back here in
We
the
expect to
truck
be fighting
race.
for the podium.
C-Fixed. We're going to run some trucks here at Myrtle Beach.
All right, man. Line up on the inside row. Pit road is closed.
Some really small tracks, short track here, so that'll be pretty decent race. Interesting. Very technical. You got to be really easy on the throttle here on this track for sure. Trying to work our way back to getting a strong license, trying to make our way to 3,000 on iRating. We've been kind of hung on the 27 to 28 to 2,900 range here for quite some time. I'm just trying to get over that hump.
All right, man. We're going green next time. Bye.
Good luck, guys. Yeah, good luck.
Going to be running 55 laps. That'll go by pretty quick here as tracks right at a mile or a little less.
Get ready.
Pace car is in.
All
We're
right,
fixing
man.
to go green
Pace
here.
car is in. Green flag, green
Doesn't seem
flag.
like a late green flag, but it finally came out.
Got one outside.
Gotta really be
Good
easy
job.
on
The
this
next car is the leader.
this throttle
Still there.
here.
Hold your line.
You can't just punch it coming out of these corners, the back end, or
Stay
you
low.
drive it in too far and the brake back end wants to come around on you if you're not careful.
All clear, all clear. Got one inside. You're in second. Clear low, clear low. All clear, all clear.
Back in the day, there used to be some really classic races at this track. Back in the late 90s, mid 90s.
Have a slow car on the bottom.
Looks like somebody's slow up here. I don't know what happened here, but somebody either coming out of the pits or spun or had a wreck. Got out of the way there, so that's good for
Clear
us.
low, clear low.
The car in P3 just set the fastest lap.
19.
I feel like the guy in front of me and the guy behind me are probably better at this track than I am.
Go ahead.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap.
19.297.
The leader just did a
19.391.
Overdriving that a little bit there. Just trying to keep up here with the leader so we're in contention, you know, if something
That was
happens.
your
Or
fastest lap of the session. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap.
19.295.
yeah, that leader is definitely, he's turning some laps. He's just able to get off these corners a little bit better. He's starting to kind of pull away, but I can make up ground on the coming into the corners, but it's like getting off the throttle. I'm having to kind of still burp that throttle a little bit so that I don't wash it out to the wall. he really kind of pulls away from me here on the
The lead
the
is
outside of-
19.552.
coming off of 4 right here. I really feel like he
I
can
was
get down
looking at
better
you.
than I can.
My bad. I was trying to let you by. My bad. I was trying to let you by.
Got a little loose there
all right.
because I was
That's on
trying to
me. I
throttle
fucked
it down behind him, but
I didn't
the
want to
back
hit
end
you.
really wants to come around when you do that.
Track is tough.
You really got to watch turn 1 and 2 coming out of the pits there. They've got those rumble strips there. You get on those, it really jacks the truck up. Really wants to spin it around. I was right there on the back of this guy's bumper, but the problem kind of becomes is I overdrove that. But the problem kind of becomes at that point, you know, if you mess up and then he messes up, you just don't gain any ground. Looks like we're coming back up on this lap truck here. He got out of the way pretty good for us the last time, so I assume he'll do much of the same this time.
The leader just did a 19.777.
I mean, we ran a faster lap time there than the leader did, but it's catching him all the way and being able to pass him. That's the thing. And then when we do catch him, we get under like 0.2 of a second. He kind of pulls it back out to about a half a second. This guy up here in front of us is really struggling. Yeah, looks like he's pulling high here.
All right, man, that car is a lap down.
Got one outside.
All clear, all clear.
Guy in third's really caught us here too, so kind of messing around with that lap truck kind of hurt us a little bit. Everybody else, 1, 2, and 3 are really only shot at winning this race. Everybody else is pretty much way back there. They don't have a shot. Be careful there. I'm over braking a little bit. The back end's wanting to bail around a little bit on me. I'm gonna turn this brake bias down.
Don't worry, Stick. I'm just cruising with you.
The leader just did a 19.813.
A little bit too much front brake on it, I feel like. I did put that brake performance kit though on the pedals like a week or so back, and this is really the first race I've ran in it that's required as much braking as this track has, because some of those other tracks, since I put that kit on there, really didn't require much braking at all. So it takes a little bit to get used to, because before that kit I had to really smash brake a little bit harder, but then after I put that performance kit on there, it's a much stiffer brake, so therefore it's a little bit more realistic feel to it.
Stay wide.
Another lap truck here. Looks like he's going to go high.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Right around him. right on this guy's tail, but I don't want to have to bump him to get the win by any means. I'd like to, you know, cleanly get around him here. His drive off is just so much better than mine.
All right, man. Halfway this time by.
We are halfway through this race. Like I said, this race could go by pretty quick with just being, 55 laps. It doesn't take long to turn a lap at this track. We do have 2 lap trucks coming up here. They are racing for position, so I'm hoping that maybe can create an opportunity here for us to maybe get the leader, up out of the groove or something like that, so that we can try to make a move on him. A little loose there coming out of 4.
Have a slow car on the bottom.
One of these guys went on into the pits. I guess they didn't want to get in the way, which is respectful. I mean, I can get behind that. But a lot of times these lap cars just kind of overreact instead of just running their line, Looks like there's 2 on pit road right now that are lapped down or got damage or trouble or something. Whoa. Yeah, see, I throttled up way too early there. That back end, I spun them back tires. I am definitely overdriving the car a little bit more than I wanted to. I just am trying to keep pace and try to put a little pressure on the driver so that therefore maybe he'll slip up with a mistake. But I need to settle back in here, calm these tires down a little bit, not over brake a little earlier, not overdrive it so bad, because he's kind of pulled away from me at the moment because of the lap or 2 of overdriving that I did. And the tires are obviously going away too. I mean, we're 35 laps in on 55, so. Oh man, yeah. That really hurt me there.
20 more laps.
That's 2 laps there. I've really spun those tires. Now, yeah, see, he climbed with those 2 laps that those tires got spun. He really climbed out to about a second of the lead.
19.926.
So I just need to kind of settle in here, see if I can dig this back a little bit, and not block them down. I'm sliding them too bad, though. Because I'm kind of losing my opportunity there with that lap truck.
Go ahead, bud.
All right, man, that car is a lap down.
Go low, Kip.
Got one outside. Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear.
Yeah, I can't really get it back down there. After those 2 mishaps, I've really kind of set myself back a second. You just can't make up that kind of ground really on this track. That probably cost me any shot. He did wash up the track here though, so maybe I gained 3/10 right there, but he just got me back though off the corner.
Go low, bud.
The leader just did a 20.066. That car is a lap down. Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
Lap car was definitely questionable there. I think we're okay on third. He's falling back to about a second and a half here, but
10 to go at the line.
10 to go to try to catch this guy. See if we can. We're definitely in, striking distance here, but he's right at a second, so I just tagged the wall a little bit, kind of hurt me. Oh man, about locked it down too bad. That ended me right there. Ended any hope that I had. Gummit. I drove it in too deep, got on the brakes, and that back end really wanted to zap around on me, and that cost me there. He's pulled out to a 2-second lead now, so he ain't got anything to worry about.
The leader just did a 20.13.
Well, I guess at this point, we're just going to sit here and, hope he makes a mistake, and then we're going to drive a clean race and finish second. Can't complain with second here, hopefully, and get a little bit of IR rating. It's about all we got left here, unless he makes a mistake.
Five laps to go.
We're in a podium position.
Ever since I got those tires heated up, it's just every time the back end wants to swing around a little bit more so.
Two laps to go. All right, man. White flag at the line.
Here we go, last lap. So, looks like we're going to end up second.
The leader just did a 20.311.
I mean, the leader and I are running similar lap times. He just, gained that ground. I had them 2 mistakes and overdrove it, and that was the end of it. But overall, second place, I can't complain with that. Happy with that overall. I got a little bit of I rating out of it, so.
Good racing, y'all.
Good race.
I wish I
There you
knew
go,
the
man.
track.
Good job, driver.
Would have liked to have had that
Bro
one back
took
to
it
get
right
the
at the
win.
end. Good race, guys. Yeah, good race, good race.
All right. Ended up second here, so let's take a quick look what that got us on the results. All right, we're fixing to go run the 40 lap fixed here at Auto Club, I believe. I'll do a quick update on this here. I forgot that they hadn't been in here yet, and they updated the Mustang and the Camry. So bear with me for just a second as that download finishes up. It won't take very long at all for that. Usually goes pretty quick. I will say those new Mustangs and those Camrys do look pretty sweet, though. It doesn't make me still want to drive either one of them because I'm more of a Chevy guy, but they do look pretty cool. I'll give them that. All right. Get all loaded into this here. Almost there on the load screen now. Pretty good race last time. Had a good time there at Myrtle Beach. Trying to get back into kind of running the swing of trucks, getting ready to start the truck league back up here in February. And I always like running the officials just to be, you know, familiar with the truck. And the same way with the Cup car. I like running the Cup car just to become more familiar with it. And it's a good time. That's primarily what we're focusing on. All right, let's get that loaded in and get ready to turn a few laps out here and do some practice. Just ran here not too terribly long ago in Midwest Cup Series.
Geez, early morning sessions tend to be cleaner or worse than the evening?
Usually a little cleaner, but you're at Auto Club in April, so that might not be the thing.
This track,
Yeah,
our track is really rough on the back stretch. It's got a lot of character to it.
Decided to get on during my lunch break because last night I was like, it was a cluster, you know what, last night. Like, I'm going to try to race some during my lunch break.
This is a multi-group track, so it's pretty fun to race here, depending on, you know, kind of where how everybody drives it. It's wide, so you got a lot of options, and it's a kind of a momentum track. It makes it tough to kind of pass on this the backstretch. If you're down on the bottom, it's really kind of tough to pass on this track. And the turns are completely different. They're both really wide, but like coming out of 4 here, the track really kind of narrows up, and you know, natural instinct is it kind of wants to push the car toward the wall. So you just got to watch that, because sometimes, you know, if somebody starts pushing and you end up, you know, having to let up or get in the wall or anything, there's people behind you, what tends to end up happening is they end up getting, you know, rear-ended, and the next thing you know, it usually causes a big wreck. It seems like a lot of the wrecks at this track primarily are caused there out of turn 4, in my opinion, or in my experience.
The pickup's on the backstretch.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Adjust the force feedback a little bit on it. Yeah, see, like that guy right there, he got loose. Just you got to really kind of be easy on that throttle coming out of turn 2 there, because if you're not, it's the back end will come around on you. If you're on the throttle too quick, it'll really burn these tires up. This track has got really old asphalt. I don't know the last time it was actually repaved, but this track does eat tires, unlike, you know, some of the other tracks on the iRacing circuit here in the next gen car anyway. I was hoping to get close enough to see one of these Mustang and Camrys. I haven't really actually taken a look at them since they've updated them on here to the new look this year for the 2024 NASCAR season.
Chase Elliott Brigade coming out of pit road right now. Kelly Blue Book, Napa, and A-Shot.
Yeah, so it looks like we're running about, right now we're setting 13th on fastest lap. Might be able to get a little bit more out of it, but we do have some pretty fast guys in here, looks like. Track temp's 111, so it's fairly hot here. Looks like it's 79 degrees with a 2 mile an hour wind. Trying to get a decent tire run in here just to kind of see what the tires will be. We've got about 7 minutes until the session actually goes live and the green flag drops, so we're gonna run a few more laps here and kind of see where we are. I'll run 15 laps and then we'll get ready for the race here. This guy got up in the wall here, didn't he? Got a little loose. That's what happens. Yeah, really kind of pushed to the wall that time. Kind of watch out for that. I do kind of like the top line a little better coming off of turn 2. It just gets you a lot more momentum, I feel like, coming down this back straight stretch. Yeah, we got really loose that time. Really loose.
You got one inside. Say hi. There's a car on the low side. All clear, all clear.
All right, we're gonna come in this time and pit. Yeah, I just can't throttle down on that without getting loose. All right, go in here and see kind of what the tires were on basically a 15 lap run. I don't look for them to be too great. Car, I just never felt really comfortable on that whole run, really. But okay.
Pit box in right here.
Yeah, so it looks like, let me go back here, pull my overlay up. Yeah, so I was 92 on the right front, 93 on the right rear, actually 90 on the left, which is kind of surprising. But like I said, you know, the track wears tires. It's all going to be, it's a 40 lap race. It's going to be about saving them, that's for sure. So going to be about saving them. me see if I can. Need to fix something here. All right, we are pretty much waiting until race time here. We've got just a little bit left, and make sure I loaded into the right one up here a while ago.
Now, are you shifting?
No, sir.
Thank you.
All right, give me just a minute, and I will be right back. All right, we're back here, and session has moved forward here, so we're fixing to go into qualifying and go turn 2 laps and see where we can start at. All right, on the track here, try to get up to 5th gear here. We'll take it high probably in turn 3 and 4 just to try to get as much momentum off as we can. Looks like there's only going to be one split on this race.
Green, green, green. Here comes your first time left. One more lap to go.
That lap there has got us sitting in 8th here with 1 lap to go. See how we can do here. Tracker on the top's a little deceiving because I think last time I think my track record for this race is set at night, so, and the track may not have been as hot, but with it being, you know, as hot as it is, middle of the daytime, it's going to have different track conditions. All right, I don't believe this second lap was faster, I mean. Oh, it was. Okay, so that shot us back up to 12.
It's
We'd
over.
fallen to 18th, but a couple guys I'm sure still got some laps to go, so we're definitely going to be middle of the pack, toward the back half of the pack here to start this race off. Strength of field looks like it's 33.25. So a little bit further back than I want, but maybe we can play some pit strategy and maybe get up here. I'll fix one other thing here real quick. All right, here we go. So, getting ready to roll off here, and 20th place. So, not a really good qualifying lap, that is for
We put in
sure.
plenty of fuel to finish the race.
So hopefully we'll be
The
able to
estimated
kind of
SOF
pull
is
back up through here.
3,324.
It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp.
Looks like we'll have 1 lap to go until green once we get rolling here. 40 laps. We got 3 sets of tires in the pits, so tires won't be an issue. We are going to have to make up some ground, though. If we finish where we're at right now, we're going to lose 36 on our I rating, which is Again, heading in the wrong direction that we don't want to have happen. Taking forever to roll off pit road here, though.
You have 2 additional sets of tires for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
Sorry, I misspoke. We got 3 with the 1 on the car. So we got 2 in the pits is what I meant earlier. Sorry for the confusion on that. All right, let's get ready to start rolling here. This should be a pretty good race. This typically gets, you know, everybody kind of gets fanned out here a little bit.
Pit road is closed.
There's a lot of grooves you can run on the track, I feel like. It's kind of a momentum track too, though. It is going to eat the tires, though, so it's going to be about how well we can do with preservation of the tire, I think. And especially with the track temp being 111. Looking to make some ground and have a good finish and not end up wrecked. That's the goal right now. Maybe we can get a late caution or something, do a little pit strategy, and maybe get us up there in the running, maybe. Fixing to go green here.
Get ready. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
All right, we're underway here. 40 laps.
Inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
I always kind of
Still
like
there?
the top
Still
side
on.
here a little bit better coming out of. Oh, yep,
Yep,
they're
three
wrecking,
wide.
wrecking.
You got 1 inside. Get 2 wide
Oh,
there.
man.
All clear,
That
all
was
clear.
close.
Go high.
Oh, no caution? How's that not going to be a caution?
Wow.
Yeah, that should have been a caution. I mean, that really killed our momentum because I had to get on the brakes to not hit that guy, but it really gapped the field. I don't know how. I know there was a car going down to the inside, but you come back up the track, got hit. That should have been a caution. It's not, so now we're just going to deal with this gap, try to make the ground back up. I had a good run coming off that corner. I was going to be able to pass a handful of those cars right there, but it didn't quite work out that way. Try to get up here in this guy's draft and maybe see if I can catch the pack again.
Outside.
Crazy how that wasn't a caution.
Stay low.
Yeah, I agree. We went back up in the road.
Still there.
Yep.
Probably for the better.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Yeah, sorry, man. I
That was your
couldn't go
fastest lap
anywhere. I
of
was
the
locked up.
The car in P1.
I came to a complete stop and
Just set
still
the
no
fastest
caution.
lap.
40.744. Still there?
Nah,
Hold the
it's
line.
cool.
Car
It's just
12.
people driving
Taking
over their
the
head.
lead.
I expected nothing less.
Yeah, it is frustrating.
Yeah, I saw you coming up, but the guys under me, I just had to run my course. No, I mean, there's nothing. I mean, I got taken out. Dude came with the big run on the bottom and then just kind of came up. Yeah, not one thing.
Well, I don't know if I can catch him. It's just kind of far out there right now. We've got basically put ourselves in a 2-second hole because of that. Looks like some guys are in the wall up here. Like his car's a little tight. Tighter than I remember in practice. Might be because the track temps warmed up a little or something, but
That was your fastest lap of the session.
I'm losing ground on the guy behind me here. I'm just continue because these guys are in the draft. We're just hosed until a caution comes out. They've got the draft, we don't. We're just back here falling back at this point.
Go get him. Not in the wall.
Hi, Drew.
Just like in our night America is, right?
No, I'd be on the fence if that was an NRA.
Oh no, I'm
The
just talking about how
car
people
in
think it's a
P6.
lot of flap every
Just
while.
set the fastest lap.
40.709.
Starting to kind of fill out our groove here a little bit. These guys running that high line are getting into that softer barrier up there.
What's this 15 car doing here?
I don't feel as good in 3 and 4 as I do in 1 and 2. I'm much better in 1 and 2 here, which is a lot wider and kind of a
I love following
looping
three
corner.
other cars into the wall.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1 second.
Just not having the draft though is not helping. I like these bumps down through here. It just gives it so much character, like it was in real life. You know, they always be bottoming out there on the backstretch. It's pretty cool. Dang it. Overstepped that.
Wait, should I be downshifting?
Wrecking front straight.
Oh, reckon
man,
there's the
caution is
caution
out.
we needed.
Caution is
There's
out.
the
Line up
caution we
single
needed.
file.
Sorry,
Your road is closed.
man,
Catch the 14 car.
So that'll help us
That
out
was
there
great.
because we're gonna go in and get us a pit stop here, 4 tires. And
Hey,
we don't really need fuel, but we're gonna take it anyway just so the weight on
I
the
thought we were actually
truck
green
is
for a
good.
little bit.
Catch the 21
Better than
car.
yesterday.
This should absolutely suck.
Drew just didn't know it's actually 12 laps, so we did go longer than 10 laps. Just saying.
Catch the 21
Wow,
car.
2 laps. Ooh.
Just saying.
Oh, my anger's not directed towards you, it's just in general.
Catch the 21
I guess we're
car.
gonna have to go
Trying to
around again. I
lighten
thought
up
we was
the
gonna be able to go
news,
in and pit right there, but I guess we
It's okay, it's okay.
haven't caught the pace car yet. I was thinking the front of the field had already caught it.
My point is that it's not fun just pushing the people that push for 10 laps straight just get benefited.
I agree.
All right, so pit road will be open this
Pit road is
time,
now open.
and we're gonna come in and get a set of 4 tires here on this. Even though we've only went 12 laps, I'm telling you, tires are everything at this track. So it's really gonna bunch the field back up, which we needed that. We had lost the pack because of that wreck. If you're just tuning in, there was a wreck up there in front of us. We had to get on the brakes to avoid the wreck, which we did. But because of that, should have been a caution. There wasn't a caution, and because of that, that basically put us in the back quite a ways.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Oh, dang it. Dang it.
All right, that's it. Go.
Well, we slid through pits there, and that wasn't good. Cost ourselves a spot.
Be mindful, you only have 1 set of tires remaining.
Line up single file.
And after 12 laps there, my tires were 93, 95 on the right side. So, all the way around.
Is that your right front, right rear, middle? Thank you. I was 94, 95.
Catch the 20 car.
This dude's bitter about these yellows.
All right, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
Let's start on the
All right, man.
outside, which I
Line
do
up on
like
the
because with the
outside
field
road
being
out.
bunched up, turn 1 and 2 are really good to try to get a, to be high and get a run down the back stretch.
Catch the 21
Maybe get around some of these
car.
guys, but we are going to have to watch out for the wrecks, just like we did that first restart. Because there's going to be somebody that's going to over push this car on the lower end. The back end's going to come around, and it'll be, and they'll be overcorrecting it back into the wall. It's very easy to overcorrect these cars.
This is my only old account.
Really?
Yeah, I just changed the name on it.
Kenneth.
I'm only racing on my alt because I've never drove the A car here. I really don't ever drive the A cars, so I'm trying to learn it.
Get ready.
All right, here we go.
Do you
Getting ready
mean
to
the
restart here,
cars,
go
I'm
green.
assuming?
The pace car is in.
Sorry.
Green
No,
flag,
the-
green flag.
This car. I know how to drive the
Speed on
Xfinity car pretty well, but I never really drove this
got
one and learned
inside.
it.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Stay high. You're
This
up top
guy's
3
trying
wide.
to take us 3 wide here.
Hold your line. You got one inside. You're 2 wide there. Stay high. Inside. You're 2 wide there. All clear, all clear. You got one inside. You're up top 3 wide. Hold your line. You got one inside. You're 2
A
wide
little
there.
loose there.
Stay high. All
Definitely
clear,
guys
all
are
clear.
pushing.
You got one inside. All clear, all clear.
Guys are definitely pushing here.
Sorry, 15. That guy in the wall pushed
Inside.
down.
Stay high.
Guy got in the wall, kind of choked us up
Still
here
there.
a little bit.
You're up top 3 wide. You got one inside. You're 2 wide there.
We're right on the edge on this
Clear
top
low,
side.
clear low.
This
You got
guy's
one
up in the
inside.
wall again. It's getting everybody. Gonna
Stay
get
high.
people choked up here, but you got to make this
Clear
ground while
low,
you can
clear
make
low.
it.
You got one inside. All clear, all clear. You got one inside. You got one outside. Stay low. Stay low. There's a car
Still
on the
wanted to
high
kind of
side.
remain on that outside, but kind of got shuffled there to the bottom.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Still there? Hold your line. You're on the bottom 3 wide. Outside. You're 2 wide there. Stay low. Stay low. Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Guy kind of cut me off there, kind of come down on me a
Stay
little
low.
more so than I would like to have seen. Oh, they're wrecking
Wrecking
behind
front
me.
straight.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. That was
All
your
right.
fastest lap of the
We
session.
ran 5
Line up
laps.
single file.
I'm
Pit
not
road
going to
is
pit
closed.
this time.
Well,
I'm
Drew,
going to
you got
stay
your
out and
caution.
see if we
Same
can
lap, really.
maybe make a little track position. But that was tight, tough racing. But we moved up.
And now
Come up
remember
from
why I
like
don't
18th,
run
19th
officials.
to 13th here. Once we catch a pace car here, if everybody'd speed up. Almost halfway here through the race. Kind of where we're sitting at right now, we'd be up 19 points in
Everybody's
I-rating.
diving and all over the place for this early in the race. So I feel like it's a clean white checker.
Especially for like 71st place, like let's figure it out.
You didn't know they need to get up to the front right now. That's why they're racing so hard.
Pit road is now open.
We'll see what everybody does, but
Heck, I mean, I've slid back just trying to stay out of crashes. Not that I'd be leading, but I feel like I've definitely given up some spots just to survive.
yeah, I didn't think anybody was going to go. Some guys here in the back might, but it's pointless to go in. We ain't done enough. Yeah, a few in the back look like they went, so. I was hoping some guys maybe in front of me might have went in, but that's not the case, so.
Pit road is closed. All right, man. 20 to go. Go get them.
one or two. This will be my first season in the next-gen car. I feel like these things, you can get in an accident, go to pit road, get them patched up and still stay with the pack, which probably lends itself to more craziness too.
Yeah, these guys are going to be really aggressive, a lot more aggressive than I thought it would be. Typically, these morning sessions, I don't really remember them being quite as aggressive.
All right, man, we're going green.
These guys are going for it.
All right, man, line up on the inside row.
Starting on the bottom here, I would rather be on the top side just due to the momentum factor. You get a lot of momentum on these restarts on that top side versus this bottom side. So what I'm planning to do is we'll restart here, and I tend to kind of drift it to the middle of turn 1 and 2 just to try to see if I can get that gap to where I can get up to the top line.
Past the 23.
I'm afraid if that doesn't work, what's going to end up happening is going to end up losing some positions here on this restart. That's just typically how it falls. We're going to have 18 laps to go here when we go green.
Get ready. All right, man. The pace car is in.
All right, we're getting ready to go at it again.
Green flag, green flag.
The leader just did a
43.316 outside.
I correctly guessed it.
Still there.
Let off for some reason.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side. You're clear high, clear high. You got one outside. Still there, hold your line. All clear, all clear.
Well, we made it up through there. I feel like we could have got around those guys, though, if we could have had the top line a little bit ahead of schedule, but...
You got one inside. Stay high. Still there. Still there, hold your line. All clear, all clear. You got one inside. Stay high.
I gassed it up, getting a little loose, and that's kind of how you have to make these
Stay
moves
high.
right there. You just got to kind of get to the high side, run the
Clear
higher
low, clear
line,
low.
and typically you kind of get the run on them. Everybody's running super high though in both of these corners. That's not really typical, I feel like, of like a league race. They typically don't run as high on a league race, but you get down here to the bottom, see, like, you can get a run going, but what ends up happening is you dip it low there and you end up losing the spot. Which I'm gonna have to do something here because I can't just follow the leader here. We'll probably dive it.
Sorry. That was dumb.
Dive it in here, maybe a little bit.
Got one outside. Still there? Hold your line. Stay low.
Yeah, see, that guy stuck it in there. He's going to get me on the high side. I had to kind of let up a little bit more so than I wanted to, but just part of it. It's give and take here, unfortunately.
Got one outside. Stay low. All clear, all clear.
Yeah, you just can't do anything on that bottom line.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Inside.
See, everybody's running that top.
You're up top 3 wide. You're all clear. Clear all around.
Oh, man.
All clear, all clear. All clear, all clear.
Dadgummit.
Oh
man,
my
caution is out,
god,
caution is
why?
out. You got
Like,
wheels
what
in.
are we
Line up,
doing
single
back
file.
there?
Pit road is closed. Past the
Gosh
20.
dang it.
Past the...
The car
Garbage
had too much
drivers.
damage. We've got to fix it. We got damage on the front end.
Like, is 14th that fucking important? Like,
I don't know what happened. That was a big one.
Like some jackass
past the
tried to
24,
correct it,
past
turned it
the,
up back
past
into
the
the field.
19, past the...
This racing makes me want to repeatedly bang my head against the wall.
Past the 16,
fun, but
past the
definitely,
25, past the 13,
I don't even know.
past the 20, past the...
Yeah, it's fun if you get like people that are actually like competent. I don't know.
So
like legit, I've
frustrating.
not seen a single issue in the top like 15.
Catch the 2 car.
I think the issue with this track is a lot of people just throw sliders, not knowing that they're not going to be
Let the
clear,
two
and
car
then
by.
everyone wrecks.
Pit road is now open.
Well, yeah, that and people like gassing up off the corner, thinking that they're gonna have grip. Track temp's 115. You're not gonna have any grip off.
Well, I think the 15 just got loose and caught the wide rail of the car beside them.
This is worth the X.
I mean, I did a 40.800 there that before the yellow came out, so I expect the tires to
5,
still be okay.
3,
Takes like 2 laps for
2,
these things to warm up
1.
anyway.
Right here. All
Plus,
the
we'll probably
damage
have
is
5 more
repairable.
cautions, so it won't matter.
You'll still have
Well, that's
minor wheel
frustrating.
damage.
So we're going to go ahead and take a set of tires here just because we got caught up in it. We got 29 seconds of
Yeah, there's too
required.
many laps left for me to try to fix that.
Tires were still fine, but, you know, I don't want to take a chance.
I'll save my tires for when I get wrecked.
It's so irritating, though. All that guy did was just overcorrect and come right back into us. I mean, that's... Can't really fault
Did I
him,
not
but
get the
it was
lucky
out of
dog
nowhere,
because
so I
I
didn't
can't
have
go
anything
up to avoid
or
that,
anywhere
right?
I could go. Just killed us because we got up to like 11th or 12th here, and now we're going to be well
Into
back
the
in the
lead.
back of the pack.
You didn't get any contact incident points at all.
No, nothing, not even a 0-8. I just saw the all wrecking and just came to a stop and let them sort it out.
Still have 2,000 on
Did
our
other cars
RPM,
pass
so
you? They
that's
were
gonna
also
be
lap down
helpful.
because they could have passed you, then the caution came out.
No, he was 15 seconds behind me when the caution came out.
I don't know that.
That I've noticed is a lot of this, like, cars that are definitely in the wreck get their position back.
All right, that's it. Go.
That's it for tires. Make them last the rest of the race.
All right, man, we're going green next time. Bye. All right, man, line up
We'll
on
see
the
how the
inside
car
row.
is. You know, I had
Catch the
damage
2
there
car.
on the left front, on the driver's side.
So 8 cars stayed out?
No, yeah, 8.
Yeah.
We're gonna have basically 10 laps to go here when we go. Got more damage to fix, but you know, right now it's just trying to get out here and finish the race, get as much I rating as you can get. It's gonna take a ding on our safety rate. Rating.
It's the 23 car, past the 14, past the... It's the 23 car. Let the 23 car by.
Whatever reason, I gotta let a lap car down or back.
I thought back in like 11.
Get ready. The pace car is in. Green, green, green. The leader just did a 43.148. That car is a lap down. 10 to go. You got one inside. 3 wide, you're in the middle. You got one inside. You're 2 wide there. Still there. Clear low, clear low.
10 to go here, so see, car seems decent. I mean, still okay, but it's hard to turn down here because of the damage. It really is plowing and pushing, especially in the, you know, these tighter corners here. And not helping, the water temp's running hot, so. Come on, dude.
Got one outside. Still there. All clear, all clear.
I just can't get the dang thing to turn.
Inside.
If I could turn the thing.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Stay high. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. Stay low. Stay low. Still there. Stay low.
Maybe could have slid
Still
up
there.
in front of
You're
him.
clear
But
high, clear high. Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
this car just is not turning. The water temp's climbing even more, up 252 now.
Hashtag wall magnet.
Cody's flying.
The leader just did a 40.975. 5 to go at the line. It's going well. Keep at it.
So we got 5 laps to go here. Just trying to finish the race at this point. Can't really steer the car the way we need to be steering it. I think we'd have had a top 10 if we wouldn't have had that wreck.
Got one inside.
Ah, dang it.
Stay high. Still there.
Wasn't really wanting to lose any more
Still
spots,
there.
but I'm going to lose 2 here, it looks like. Just can't steer the freaking car.
Stay high.
So frustrating.
Clear low, clear low. Inside. Stay high. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Hold your line. Hold your line. Outside. You're 2 wide there. You're clear high. Clear high.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is
3.6
seconds.
Got one outside. Stay low. All clear, all clear.
Hoping to be
2 to
able
go
to make
this time by.
another move on him here, but kind of lost it there. Probably won't be able to do that.
Got one outside.
I'm sorry.
Stay low, there's a car
All
on the
good,
high side.
man.
I tried to
Hello.
put one of the wall sitting around the back of me, but
All clear, all clear.
Dang it. Yeah, we got 2 to go. I don't have anything for these guys.
All right, man. White flag. 1 more lap to go.
Sorry.
sorry, Jane Cody.
Be good, man. I'm good. That was just fun. That was fun to me. Good win up there, Kenny.
Yeah, good race, guys.
Yeah, good race. That was fun near the end.
Well, after that wreck,
Yeah,
we
it
just
was
didn't
fun.
have
Good race
much.
up front,
Ended up
though.
finishing
Checker.
20th. We're going to lose about
We'll get 'em
36
next
on
time.
iRating. Definitely not the finish that we were on track to get. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to park the car here on the back stretch and go back and try to take a look at that wreck, see exactly what happened. But I saw him get loose, but it was just an overcorrection. And these cars are so on the edge that it doesn't take much. When you if you try to correct it at all, you're coming back across the track. He'd almost been better off to, just let the thing spin out. I mean, let's look back here just a second.
I tried home.
Yeah, see, I don't even have a front clip. So let's see what lap this wreck was on. I think it was like,
Yeah, no, it didn't look intentional. It was just hard racing.
Oh, he just got in front of me.
all right, so let's get to the far chase here and kind of see exactly what we got. If I get there before. So you can see this car right here. He just gets loose. Oh, and he hits the 9, overcorrects it, and then boom, right into me. And there wasn't nothing to do after that. Took my whole front clip off. Pretty sure. Yeah, see, look, my whole front clip came off there, and then there's nothing. There's no aerodynamics, and then the offset's all jacked up. The toe link is. So it's just not able to do anything with it. But outside of that, that's pretty much the gist of our race there. Not the race outcome we would have liked to have seen. Anyway, that's it for right now. We ran a truck race, finished second in the truck race at Myrtle Beach. Great track there, old vintage track. And then we raced a race here in the Cup Cars here at Auto Club, which I guess now is another vintage track because they're doing away with it in real life. But ended up 20th. I think we had the opportunity to be in the top 10. Just didn't go our way with that wreck, that I just showed. But hey, that's racing. That's part of it. And we'll keep doing it. You definitely win some, you wreck some, and you lose some. So that's just kind of the nature of this game here. And can't really fault the 15 there. I mean, it's easy to be frustrated at him, but anybody else in that same position, their car gets loose, they're trying to correct it so that it doesn't, so you don't end up losing it. But anyway, we'll probably be back on later this afternoon, as well as for sure we'll be back on tonight for the final round of the Sunoco Winter Series. We will be running next gen at Daytona, which will be a pretty interesting race. That's going to be the kind of the prelude to the our Daytona 500 race that we're going to run at the end of February in the Sunoco series. So anxious to get that going, and appreciate you if you joined in or if you watch it later. Thank you for following the channel, watching the video. Be sure to check us out. We'll be back on again tonight, and appreciate everybody, and I hope everybody has a good day. Catch everybody later.